We will do 15/60ths. All right, so dividing by the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor between 15 and 60 is 15. So we're going to divide the numerator and the denominator by 15. (15 divided by 15 equals 1). 60 divided by 15 equals 4. And we have our final answer. 15/60ths reduced to lowest terms equals 1/4. Moving on. To perhaps the final fraction problem of the video. All right, 8/28. We have to reduce 8/28 to lowest terms. So I'm going to write out all the factors of 8 and 28, and then we're going to divide by the greatest common factor. So for the factors of 8, we have 1, we have 2, we have 4, and we have 8. For the factors of 28, we have 1, we have 2, we have 4, we have 7, and we have 14. Oh, and we have 28 because every number is a factor of itself. So 28, even though 28 is the biggest factor, it's not the greatest common factor. We're not just looking for the biggest number, we're looking for the biggest number that 8 and 28 have in common. So 28 is a factor of 28, but 28 is not a factor of 8. 14 is a factor of 28, but 14 is not a factor of 8. 7's a factor of 28, but it's not a factor of 8. The biggest number that 8 and 28 have in common is actually 4. Again, 8 is a factor of 8, 8 is not a factor of 28. So even though there's several numbers that are bigger than the number 4, 4 is the biggest number that both 8 and 28 have in common. So 4 is what we're going to divide by. So 8 divided by 4, 28 divided by 4. Let me make my division sign a little neater. Legibility does matter. All right, 8 divided by 4 equals 2. 28 divided by 4 equals 7. And we have our final answer, 8/28 reduced to lowest terms equals 2/7. That is my video for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if there is an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments, and I will do a future video on that skill. Until next time, this is Mr. Camilleri, signing off.